Welcome to the PAES Lab. This is the 6th PAES Lab training video. In this video, we will show you how to use the PAES Daily Points system to create rewards and incentives in the PAES Lab. As we've mentioned in earlier videos, the key to the success of the PAES Lab lies in its simulated work environment. When students are treated as employees, they are more likely to act like employees, making it much easier to assess their employability. One of the additional ways we simulate a job site is the Daily Points system. The Daily Points system does not affect the PAES report results, so you can wait to implement it until after you become familiar with the supervisor's work procedure and you're consistently following it and using the scoring guide. The Daily Points system was created to further replicate real-world work sites that incentivize employees with compensation for their work. Like in real-world jobs, different work sites use different incentives. Feel free to adapt the PAES Daily Points system to fit your lab. In the PAES Lab, employees receive points for completing jobs correctly and for professional behavior. They don't receive points when they behave unprofessionally. There are two main forms you will use when assigning points: the employee work record and the daily points record. You will record the points employees get for performing jobs on the employee work record. Then you will transfer the points for the PAES jobs to the daily points record, where you will also record the points employees get for professional behavior. First, let's look over the employee work record. We showed you how it was used by employees in the PAES Lab Management training video. However, we didn't discuss how to fill out the job points and day totals columns. At the end of every job attempt, after checking an employee's work and assigning scores, record points in the daily work record. Employees earn 20 points for each attempt they make that results in a successfully completed job. Employees earn 5 points for each attempt in which they make mistakes. In this case, the employee required 2 trials to complete job TD1, earning 5 points for an unsuccessful trial and 20 points for a successful one. They then performed job TD2 successfully on their first trial, earning 20 points. At the end of the PAES Lab shift, go to each employee and draw a line below the last recorded points in the points column for that day. Tally up the points and write the total in the day total column. You will write this total on their daily points record when they bring their folder to you to check out. This is the daily points record. This form is used to record points earned for professional behavior and to document total points earned for the week. These are a set of workplace soft skills that employees are rated on every day. The employee can earn 1 point for meeting each goal. If you notice an employee not performing one of these skills during work time, mark a 0 next to the goal for that day. At the end of the PAES Lab shift, all employees will mark a plus in the goal boxes that don't already contain a 0. Each completed goal, unless otherwise indicated, is worth 1 point. When employees line up to check out, write the total number of points from the employee work record on the daily points record where it says total points for PAES jobs. Finally, add the tallied up points for achieving goals to the total points for PAES jobs to get the employee's total points for the day. If an employee was absent today but called in, they earn 20 points. If they are absent but didn't call in, they don't receive 20 points. If the employee returned to the lab with a previous daily points record signed by a parent, they get an additional 20 points written on the number 12 space for Returns Progress Report. If the employee doesn't return a signed daily points record, they don't receive the extra points. At the end of the week, add up the daily totals, plus any bonus points you assign at your discretion, and put the total in the weekly total box. This is the number of points the employee has earned for the week. The conduct rules are another tool you can use in conjunction with the daily points system to help further encourage proper workplace behaviors. These are the conduct rules for the PAES lab. Keep busy working on assigned jobs the whole lab shift. Follow the supervisor's instructions. Be considerate of coworkers. And finally, communicate appropriately. Feel free to add additional bonus points in the bonus points box at your discretion for employees who follow these conduct rules. Remember to update the weekly total. In some PAES labs, supervisors write the names of PAES employees who do not follow the conduct rules on a whiteboard. This list of names is called the conduct record. If an employee's name is on the conduct record, deduct points at your discretion from their daily points total for that day. Use whatever system is most effective in your lab for helping employees follow the conduct rules. Supervisors are encouraged to come up with rewards for points earned to incentivize employees. Points are often treated like currency so that employees can use their points to purchase items or other incentives in a school store. Meanwhile, other incentives of the past have included a top points earner list, badges for 500, 1,000, and 1,500 points earned, or rewards like ribbons or donated items offered in exchange for points. Be creative. Whatever you think will encourage your employees to do their best to earn points. Now that we've covered the PAES daily points system, let's review. PAES employees can earn points by completing jobs successfully, attempting jobs, and completing goals. Points can be exchanged by employees for rewards. This completes the training on the PAES points system. Be sure to review the PAES Lab Procedures Manual, which goes into more detail about the daily points system and will help answer any questions that you have. Our next video covers how to assign jobs to employees. Thanks.